Yo, yo, yo. What's going on? Mm. Man, so I just heard that the tragic news, a 10-year-old boy killed his mama in my home city of Milwaukee. It's a cold world out here, man. Now, at first they said it was an accident. First of all, my condolences to the mother and to the family. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy. This is horrible. It's devastating. Should have never happened. Now, at first they said it was an accident. The boy said he was just playing with the gun and he accidentally shot her. But, and I'm not about to get all into the specifics because it's heartbreaking, the specifics, of it. Some of y'all probably already know the specifics of this. But basically, after the investigation had went down, this was a premeditated murder from this 10-year-old boy. He planned it. And it was all kind of centered around not getting what he wanted. At 10 years old, video games and all this old shit. Like that's what we talking about as far as, him not getting what he want. I think it was over like a headset or something. So this was premeditated. Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard about this, I said, this little nigga, man, he needs to, I don't know, man. He needs to go to the slammer or something, man. And then they said that they're gonna try him as an adult. And like I said, initially I was like, I ain't got no problem with it. Young niggas up there need that type of shit anyway. For real, for real. But then after I thought about it, I said, you know what? The whole purpose of going to jail is to be rehabilitated. Now that young dude, he gonna probably go to the juvenile prison system or the juvenile jail because he's not an adult yet. And then when he turns 18, that's when he gonna go to prison. I don't think he should be tried as an adult. Though some of y'all might disagree with that, but I don't think he should be tried as an adult. I think the reason that they want to try this boy as an adult, there's a part of me that feels like it's because he's black. He's a young black boy. And that's just how they do young black boys in Wisconsin. But there's a part of me that says, if he was white, they'd probably still try to try him as an adult. So I don't know if I could call it a race card on that one. I don't think it matters what the skin color he was. They'd probably try him as an adult anyway, especially with those gruesome, facts after the investigation came out. They'd probably still try him as an adult. I feel like this boy needs to go to a mental institution. And he needs some serious therapy. And I think we need to really dig into this boy's upbringing. Because sometimes with kids, when you give them everything that they want, the minute you tell them no, that can spark a rage in these young niggas. And I've seen it. Like, young niggas, they just get everything from mama. And the minute they get that no, it's like, oh, my world is shattered. Somebody gotta pay for this shit. And I just think that, now I don't even know if he got a father that's in his life, active in his life. But if he don't got a father, that's gonna say a lot too, and probably give more credence to me feeling like this boy needs therapy. Okay, But having said all that, I think his mental health is jacked up. You know, for him to premeditate killing his mother, you know, he turned off all the cameras in the house, like 2 days prior to killing her. I mean, and then they said after he killed her that he was talking to his auntie and asked his auntie, hey, did my headset game come in yet? I mean, like, he just did not give a fuck about the fact that he killed his mama. And he asked that afterwards. Like, did my shit come in yet? Like, you know, this young boy, he got some problems. Something tells me he didn't learn the basics of humanity. You know, how to have compassion and how to have a moral compass. Because I think sometimes, you know, when they showed the picture of the mother and she had on like her work uniform or something, sometimes when you got parents that always work a lot and they strive and they work hard to get their kids everything that they want, sometimes them kids, yeah, they get everything that they want, but they end up being assholes. Because mama, she look at it like, well, I can't be there for my kids, you know, so I will give them everything that they want since I cannot be there physically for them. And often, I've seen that a lot in the Army. You know, kids, I mean, the parents, they go through all these deployments and shit, and the kids just grow older and older without them. And the only thing that they know how to do as far as parenting goes is how to give their kids stuff. And then the kids get older, they turn into assholes, they entitled, they act like they don't care nothing about nobody, only when it's time to be given something from somebody. That's the only time they give a fuck about somebody. And yeah, it just starts a horrible trend. Like as a person, they suck. And I just think that at 10 years old, I think this kid can still be rehabilitated, but not through the jail system. He needs some serious mental health evaluations. He needs to go to a mental health clinic, and he needs to stay and get some serious therapy. You know, just like I feel about a lot of the young niggas in Milwaukee. A lot of them young folks, they just lost. You know, between social media and between how they got things going on, you know, on the internet with, you know, trying to take blackness out of everything and trying to, you know, and even with the music, you know, the gruesome music, the drill music and shit. You know, between all that shit, these young niggas is just misguided like a motherfucker. Like, for real. And I think, you know, a lot of the young people, like this young dude, they can use some therapy. Now, what y'all think? Chime in on it.